Hey, what's going on? Currently playing Shelter 78 Mutant Protocol, as you can see in the upper left corner of the pause menu. Um, for the trophy hunters out there, this may be one of the games that you want to pick up for $8 on PlayStation. Um, for everybody else, I will tell you some things about the game, and you can make your own decisions personally. Unless you want the trophies, I don't really recommend this game. The game loop is boring, and save scumming is something that works in this game, but it makes the game even more boring on top of its already boring loop. The the way that save scumming works in this game is that you can just make a selection without actually doing what you're supposed to. And if it's a good selection, the option will be green. If it's a bad selection, it'll be red. And if it's red, you just go to main menu because it only saves at specific points, and you can manually save in your room after every selection if you choose. So you can basically get everything right without ever really doing your job. I'm gonna point some things out and some of the things to look out for. This spot right here is one of the places to look out for because you can get stuck if you get too close to that, and then you can't get out and you got to quit to the main menu. Um, Over here, if you get too close to the desk, you can get stuck or it wigs out a bit. This is where you will save manually. There's an option or a booster that you can get at certain intervals of your levels. And when you do purchase it, be mindful that you will not be able to use it the same day you purchased it. This briefcase will only be open on the following day, but this is where you would get it. The game loop is very, very basic. You will order food, medicine, and fuel and pick it up here. You order it out of these tabs by pushing R2 and then X. These tabs upgrade the specific rooms that they're tied to. These will upgrade how much you can have in the resource type in the hub. This is for the common room. The more these are upgraded, the more the people will have, the more resources the room will have. The same with the insulator up here. I know that generators offer power to the facility, but one of the things that I have had an issue with is I can't seem to get an increase on how much I'm being paid, and it's taken me multiple days to be able to upgrade facilities. So I'm wondering if it's because I haven't been upgrading the generators that I am not getting as much money as I would need to effectively keep upgrading. Be mindful also that the game has another bug where people that you send to the insulator um, seem to duplicate. Four of the five people here are not supposed to be here. The only person who's supposed to be in the insulator right now is the one in the blue shirt. I released those people or disposed of them previously, and they're still there. Um, so if you see exclamation marks and things in the yellow on this particular display, it means that you don't have enough supplies for that particular resource. And that's where you would come to this page and upgrade whatever resource that you don't have enough in. But in this particular case, the reason I'm in trouble is because of a stupid glitch. I don't know if this game will be properly upgraded or updated, but The game loop is pretty simple. You push this button, the person comes out. You use these four tools to scan them. This one checks your temperature. This one looks under the clothes. This one has a thermal. And this one checks their breath to see how they're breathing. I don't use them though. All I do is push the button.
If
I
I
mean,
wanted to
the
hide a
logical
bite,
thing, look at
I
this
wouldn't come
person's
here,
skin.
genius.
But the game wants me to send her to the insulator, which I cannot do currently because it's supposedly full, which it isn't, or it's not supposed to be. But for example, if I send her to the common room, for whatever reason, it accepted that. So that's where she was supposed to go, apparently. You do. One of the things with the save scumming is you do get bonuses for having made correct selections in a row, so it's better for you to remember the order than it is to save every individual one. So do be mindful of that. Um, when you're out of energy, you can't keep pushing the button anymore, but you can go and deal with the people in the um, insulator if you need to. Like it doesn't seem to care that you don't have any energy. But those are all the tips that I've got for you. If you get into a situation where you made a selection and it gave you red lettering, it means you made the wrong selection. At which point you would just go there and go to the main menu and redo this, make a different selection when you reload, and that simplifies the game, but it also makes it a bit more boring. Anyway, um, that's all the information I've got for you. Now it's your turn to make your decision. But hope that helps. Keep on gaming.